Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. We're going to have some good news to talk about today for a change. Before I jump into it, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video. That's the USCCA. Do you want to learn more about concealed carry, maybe have a ton of different education and training options at your fingertips? Well, join USCCA at uscca.com/GNG and you can get that. There's a ton of information on there, and also along with your membership you get self-defense liability insurance, which will only help to protect you. God forbid you have to protect you. It's a tough decision to make, and you know that the wolves and the vultures will be there, so USCCA is ready to have your back. You can cancel at any time if you don't think that your membership was up to snuff or what you expected. And you can check them out right down below. The link is in the description and the pinned comment, uscca.com/GNG. Let's get into this video. With the massive movement over the last 2 years of the Second Amendment sanctuary, state, county, town, you know what I mean. This movement, the sanctuary movement, has been huge. And it's been very, very rapidly evolving and growing. Well, we have 2 states right now that have passed the Second Amendment sanctuary through both chambers of their state legislatures, and we're waiting at any time these governors could sign them. And one of them I know is going to sign it, and that's Governor Abbott in Texas, because he's come out and, in fact, it's his legislation. He wants this bill. And the other state is Arkansas. And by the looks of it, that will be signed too. However, I never count my chickens before they hatched, which is why I want to explain this video. Right now, there are 1,135 counties or county equivalents in the United States that have passed a Second Amendment sanctuary ordinance, proclamation, declaration, all that stuff, depending on what the town calls it, what the county calls it. They're all different. And that's 30, I got the number here, that's 36.10% of the country. That's a good thing. It's over a third of the nation has said, we take the Second Amendment serious and we will not violate that right. We will not infringe that further, and specifically towards federal laws. And that's a good thing. Now, the numbers I'm throwing out are available, and I'm going to put a map up here for your viewing pleasure. And these have been made available by the website sanctuarycounties.com. I'll have a link down below as well so you can check this out. But there's a lot of information on this website, and they're trying their damnedest to keep up with this, but it's evolving at a rapid pace. So the way that they do it is if a county that might not have passed its own Second Amendment sanctuary proclamation, declaration, emancipation, Yahoo Nation, but if their state has passed and has been signed into law a Second Amendment sanctuary, or even some states like Nebraska just came out and made a declaration, then they're adding all of those counties in that state into this number, because the state's a Second Amendment sanctuary state, so by default the rest of the state is a Second Amendment sanctuary as well. So if, I'm going to say if because it hasn't happened yet, I'm assuming that they're both going to sign. I know Texas, well, I'm not going to count any chickens before they hatch. But assuming Arkansas and Texas both get signed into law by their governors, could be any day now, literally could be while I'm filming this, that would bring the number to 1,788 Second Amendment sanctuary counties. And again, that includes all the counties in states that have declared. That's 56.87% of the country. Over half of the country has made that line in the sand, saying that they will not violate, they will not infringe with any of, not just Joe Biden, but going forward, any unconstitutional firearms regulations coming out of Washington, D.C. And I think that's a great, great movement. It's one that we don't talk about enough, because we're always focused on that negative, right? Because it's hitting us at every level, every angle, every second of the day. It's almost like they do that on purpose. But this is a really good, strong movement, the Second Amendment sanctuary movement. And I want to add that the constitutional carry movement is huge as well. Again, Texas has passed both chambers. It's sitting there ready to be signed. And Pennsylvania's is on the move too, hasn't quite gotten as far as Texas, But that would, if Texas is signed, which it will be, I believe, that's 42% of the country that would say, you know what, you're an American, it's your right. Enjoy your right, as long as you're not federally prohibited. And I know some of those states aren't, pure constitutional carry, or they got the bill through and there's work to be done, but the states did it. I know my state hasn't done it, and I know a lot of states haven't done it. In fact, only 20 have. So I think that a state making that stance is a good thing. It's a solid thing. I think it's solid progress. Often I hear, what can we do? Nothing's being done. All we do is comply. All we do is lose. There's this huge movement that's going through that's going to be a thorn in the side of these gun control advocates, because if a state says we're not going to enforce that here, and those three-letter agencies try to do it, they're not going to get any assistance, and they don't have enough people to pull that stuff off everywhere. So I just thought I would maybe put some good news in your life, maybe make you smile, to let you know that not all is lost, and that good things are coming. Maybe not as rapid as the bad, the negative stuff necessarily, but good news is good news nonetheless. Let me know what you guys and gals think down below. I'll have a link to this website down below, and I think it's a fantastic tool. I think there's a lot of knowledge on this website, and let me know what you think of this scenario down below. If you haven't subscribed to Guns and Gadgets, please do so. I will tell you that the viewership of this channel is being throttled immensely, huge, bigly. So if you haven't watched, maybe check your subscription, maybe check your bell icon, and if you have any other like-minded friends, family, foes, whatever, tell them about the channel, and maybe they can consider subscribing, because the more people we have in the know, the stronger we will be. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody.